Hey, in today's video, we're going to learn how to change a light switch. All right, to change a light switch, you're going to need a green Robertson. You're going to need a flathead screwdriver. You may need your wire strippers, and you're going to need a way to check that the power is on or off. So today we're going to be using the voltage sensor. And of course, safety first. So make sure you got your safety glasses on. All right, let's pop that old plate off. Ooh, that one painted on good. So this has been here a long time. So first thing we're going to do, let's make sure the power is off. So this device here will tell us if the power is on or off. Don't bet your life on it. But hear that? You hear it beeping? That means the power is on. And of course, if your light works, you can just tell by your light on or off too, right? All right, let's go turn that breaker off. So I can see that my light fixture is out and also my voltage sensor is no longer beeping. All right, so this is going to be a little more of a challenge because the amount of paint that's in here, my green Robertson just can't get in there. All right, so here's my method to get rid of the paint. I take my flathead screwdriver and I'll try to chip that paint out of there like that, a little bit. See if I can get it out. That is years of paint. I don't think my driver's going to get it in there yet. No, it still doesn't want to get in. For this, I'm going to bring in an extra tool, my Alpha knife, and I'm just going to try to chip that paint out of there. And if you're using this type of knife, be very, very careful because they are razor sharp. And they're not forgiving if you get that into your finger. And there you go. I'm breaking my knife right apart here. All right, let's see if I can chip that paint out to the point I get my screwdriver in. Now, older homes that have been painted 1,000 times, you're going to come across this almost on every device because they don't roll around them. There we go. Put my knife away. Bottom screw out. See if we can get the top one out. There, it's starting to go now. All right. Now you can see around the top and the bottom, we still got a real big chunk of paint right there. So I personally like to give that a little score around here. And again, be careful with these knives. They are sharp. And you don't want to just knock it out with a screwdriver because you may risk taking half the paint off the wall, depending on the type of paint. You know, if I score the paint a little bit underneath that, under here, it's okay because my plate's going to cover it. All right, let's see what happens now. See if I can get it out. Pry it out slowly, make sure that I'm not tearing off a big chunk of paint. Here we go. Grab the bottom, give it a wiggle. There we go. It's coming out. So two things I can do here. I can unscrew the screws. And they're not bad. They're not bad. I usually keep going until the screw pops right out because I don't care about the old switch, throwing it away anyways. And then I'm going to take my strippers and I'm going to clean up these ends here. Put a couple new curls into it. All right, about 3/4 of an inch. And put the hooks in. See, like that. Now this is what's called a switch loop. This is coming down from the overhead light. and they send power down on the white wire and it goes back on the black, and then up in the box there, this will be on your hot wire coming back. But that'll be a different video. All right, got my new switch here. And the screws are always going to be mounted to the right side. If you mount it in this way, your switch is going to be upside down, okay? Now, this is an older home. I don't have a bond to put on the screw. I can put one in. I'm not going to do that right now. And once again, my opinion, the order doesn't matter. The white can go here, or black can go here. The order of them don't matter. Some people are a little crazy about that, but I'm personally not. Okay, and again, wrap the wire in the direction the screw turns to tighten up. All right, there's one. Sometimes it wants to fight with you. That's okay. That's what we're here for, a good time, not a long time, huh? All right, here we go. Make sure it's nice and tight. Don't over torque it too much, because if you start to over torque this too much and you see that plate in there start to turn with it, you can damage the switch from the inside. All right, shape your wires so that they go back into the box. Nice. And then we're going to put the screws back in. Now, when you're putting these screws in, if there's any resistance at all, stop, okay? Because what you're doing is you're probably cross-threading your screws, and you don't want to wreck the threads on your screw. These are going in very nice. Sink them right in. Make sure it's nice and straight to the box, or straight to the wall at least. And in this case here, that old plate was kind of dirty, so I'm going to put a brand new plate on. Flathead screwdriver to put the plate back on. There we go. Turn the power back on. And my overhead light is confirming that the power is on. There we go. All right, if you got value out of this video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to come back for more.